Hello guys, this is the Ask Santi Vela show, 2nd of April 2019. Today's question was about international trade. Santi, what should I do? Exportation or importation? Well, I reckon that was a pretty good question. By the way, if you want to ask me something, it's very simple. You can text me to my phone 0421597714, or you can send me a message through my LinkedIn page. All right, go and do one of these. I will reply to your questions as soon as I can. All right, so the question was, what should I do, importation or exportation, if I want to get started in the amazing world of international trade? Now, the answer is the following. If you have experience in international trade, if you are someone who knows or are familiar with, many markets out there, you like traveling, because of the work that you do, you have been exposed to different markets. I don't know, you have been someone who has been living in different countries, and as such, you have a good grasp of what it takes to establish a brand or a business in a different country. Then go for it and do exportation. All right. But if you don't have experience, please forget about exportation and start with importation. That is how it should be done. Why? Because importation is much more simpler. Okay. Exportation is more complicated. More complicated. This is something that I am telling you because I have experience in this field. But if you ask a teacher that doesn't have much more exposure to international trading, he will tell you that it's the same risk. Man, it's not. It's not. Exportation is more complicated. It demands more time from you. It demands more traveling, more investment. You need to establish a bank accounts overseas. You need to establish relationships and networks overseas. You may need to talk that language that is spoken overseas. Is more demanding. Now, importation is more simple. It's what we do all the time anyway. When you go and do a eBay purchase, you are doing an importation. At some point, you are doing an importation. So it's something that is more familiar to us as customers. Now, exportation is something that demands more attention to detail. You need to know about legislation, you need to know about business costumes, you need to know about exchange rates, you need to know about competitors that you don't have idea they exist. You see? Whereas if you are importing something, you know the competitors in your market, you are familiar with your market, all right? So please pay attention to this. Now, which one will give you more money? Which one will give you more money? In general terms, of course, in general terms, I believe the exportation model is more profitable. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you're importing, you have one market, which is your market. But when you are exporting, you start with one market, but you can replicate that model to many other markets that are very similar to that very market that you are exporting right now. Is that clear? All right. So when you're exporting, you can escalate the model that is working well from one particular market. Whereas if you are importing, you are limited to the market that you are doing the importation activity, which is always the market you live on, or the market that belongs to your company or to your brand. All right? So please think about it. Okay, another important thing to consider is your age, and I'm going to be quite serious about this. If you are someone who is young, who has plenty of time, who has not many responsibilities, well, I think the exportation model, if you have previous experience, is going to work pretty well for you. Why? Because you will have this free time to explore those markets. Now, if you don't have time because you are running a business, if you don't have time because you are running a family, if you don't have time because you are working for somebody else, probably the importation model will make more sense to you. All right, so that's what I want to get across. I just want to answer this question, giving you clear insights about which international trade model is more applicable to your own circumstances. Now we have two models, importation and exportation. Importation easier, exportation more complex. Importation, you don't need to get involved with many elements that are unfamiliar to you. Exportation, you will have to. That includes legislation, language, trade barriers, and many other things that you need to consider. Also, the time. Importation will demand less time from you. Exportation, oh man, is extremely demanding. Okay, traveling involved, networking is involved, learning is involved at a different level, of course. You know, like high level learning, and that will demand more time from you. So, I hope that this video, bring some clarity to this particular question. And please, if you have a question, just let me know what is the issue. You can text me. My phone is 0421597714, 0421597714, or you can write to me using my LinkedIn profile, Santi Vela. Thank you for being here today. I see you the next time. Bye.